winning. Hey, and we gon' keep on winning. Hey, hey, just stay in your position. Hey, we're learning lessons on this mission. And don't forget that you are gifted. Moving to different dimensions. Yeah, we got the golden ticket. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, and we gon' keep on winning. Just stay in your position. We learning lessons on this mission. Don't forget that you are gifted. Don't forget that you are gifted. Moving through different dimensions.
Hey.
Moving through different dimensions. Yeah, we got the golden ticket. Yeah, we got the golden ticket. Yeah, and we gon' keep on winning. Yeah, just stay in your position. Yeah, and we gon' keep on winning. Just stay in your position. We're learning lessons on this mission. Yeah, we're learning lessons on this mission. Don't forget that you are gifted. Hey, and don't forget that you are gifted. Yeah, moving through different dimensions. Yeah, you got the golden ticket. Yeah, you got the golden ticket. Hey, 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 and we gon' keep on winning. Hey, just stay in your position. Hey, we're learning lessons on this mission. Hey, and don't forget that you are gifted. Hey, moving through different dimensions. Yeah, you got the golden ticket. Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, as always, thank you for joining. Hey, and we gon' keep on winning. Yeah, just stay in your position. Hey, and we gon' keep on winning. Hey, just stay in your position. Hey, we learning lessons on this mission. Hey, we learning lessons on this mission. Hey, moving through different dimensions. Yeah, you got the golden ticket. Hey, hey. It's a duty to grow now. Hey, ain't no time to be playing around. Hey, we sit back and we cry and scream and we wonder why we never felt the love inside. Hey, hey, you're a king or a queen, you have life inside. Hey, don't let them tell you otherwise. Hey, hey, it's a good day. Hey, if you at work, it's a good day. Hey, you got a car, it's a good day. Hey, if you at school, it's a good day. Hey, you standing strong, it's a good day. Hey, you're a king, you're a good day. Hey, you're a queen, it's a good day. Hey, you standing strong, it's a good day. Hey, you lost it all, it's a good day. Hey, you got it back, it's a good day. Hey, you're at home, it's a good day. Hey, a 9 to 5, it's a good day. dimension. Hey, we're learning lessons on this mission. Hey, and don't forget that you are gifted. Hey, going through different dimensions. Hey, and you got to go to ticket. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, it's a good day. Hey, you standing tall, it's a good day. Hey, you standing tall, it's a good day. Hey, it's a good day. Hey.
Hey.
Good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. In good spirits, good energy, attracting the life you desire because it's your birthright. We're coming through this morning with another live, okay? Make sure you guys take the message, how it resonates in your life. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And don't forget, if you love the video, okay, hit the thumbs up. Make sure you hit the bell, select all, so that you're notified when we go live with more videos like this one. Hey, guys. Hey, good morning.
Morning. Grand rising. All of those good things. Hello.
Hello.
Everyone. All right, so we here morning message time.
We got a message. What they say? Message.
Message. Message.
How you guys doing this morning? I heard Jordan this morning. Somebody's name could be Jordan. If your name is Jordan, this message is definitely for you.
Sagittarius energy.
Okay.
Early in the morning. Thursday, Jupiter. We was looking at some downloads early this morning. Oh, man.
What's up, D? Hey, good morning. Hey, what's up, Angela? Hey, what's up, y'all? What is
Happy
that?
Ramadan.
Ramadan. I can't see.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay. Good
Hope
morning.
everything is going well for you.
It's Thankful Thursday. Fill me up. Hey, fill me up. Hey. And my cup is overflowing. Y'all feel like that? I feel like our cups are overflowing. Okay. With goodness.
Man, oh man.
All right, let's see. Hey, y'all. What's up, Des? Hey, sis. Hey, y'all. What's up, Shell? Hey, good morning, sis. How you doing?
Yeah,
My
down the
beautiful
dozen,
sisters and brothers, how are you this morning?
You kind of phony.
I don't think so at all.
You kind of phony. You probably suffering.
Very bad.
Yeah.
But anyway.
We're going to get right to it.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, Des. What's
Hey,
going
y'all.
on? How y'all feeling over here? So we're going to get right to it. Message, we got the Whiskey Tea deck. We had that yesterday.
Yes, we're going to start off
and
again.
We figure we're going to flop out with it again this morning.
Okay. So, all right, make sure you take the message how it resonates for you. Every message is not going to be for you. That's okay. But at some point on this channel, there will be a message for you. I don't know, but let's see. All right, what we got here? We got creativity, okay? Okay, so I don't know. You could be feeling like somebody's stealing your ideas, copied your work. Somebody's trying to duplicate or feed off of you. That's nothing new, but, you know, my husband had to let me know because I used to be very mad about this. I used to be like, you know, people do a lot of things that I do and they don't give me credit. And my husband's like, who are you to get credit for anything that you do? The energy comes from the Most High. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. So you could be feeling like this too. You could be feeling like, you know, I don't know, maybe, you know, you could be feeling like somebody's taking your creative ideas, or, you know, somebody's not recognizing you for something that you created or that you did or whatever it is. But, you know, our recognition doesn't come from this realm, okay? So we can become frustrated when we look for, you know, a thank you or something like that from people. Use your wisdom. Wisdom came out here, okay? You know, if people are trying to do the things that you're doing, that means, you know, you're setting a great example, you know, and that's ultimately what we're here to do, is to be role models, you know, and not everybody is going to say thank you. You know, some people will do things and, you know, their appreciation is being a better person, right? By looking at the things that you do. So, you know, wisdom. It says God has a plan for me. I live here and now, knowing that beauty is to come. I don't force things to happen faster than the universe has decided for me. I learn from my experiences, take small steps in faith, and succeed thanks to all my effort. So I don't know if maybe you feel like, you know how sometimes it can feel like, am I going to get, am I going to be rewarded for everything that I've been putting out? I've been doing all this work, and I feel like people over here getting the credit for the things I've been doing, maybe even at work, right? But your reward comes from a greater source, your wisdom. Okay, use your wisdom in a situation. We have we got the Eight of Wands here. Okay, gaining momentum. Things are shifting. You're progressing. You are in alignment. A lot of our gifts that we have, they are to serve others, right? So if people are they are copying your work, people are doing things similar to you, and you're on the right path, you should feel good about that. You should feel good that you are a leader. You should give yourself a pat on the back. You know what's happening. You are creating a movement. We don't necessarily need, because I see movement here too. I don't know, somebody could be traveling. You could be taking a flight or something like that. Something's taking off here. It's crazy because the one thing about you, nobody can really steal your ideas. And, once you tell yourself this and once you realize this, you'll understand nobody can ever steal your ideas, because God keeps giving you things. It's like, you might do something one day and, your gift is just keep expanding. Your gift keeps expanding. It keeps giving. There it is.
The gift that keeps giving.
Right? So don't be afraid to put out there what what you have. Okay? Don't be afraid of feeling like people are stealing from you. They can't steal anything from you. Okay? Some of these things are for you to share. You have these gifts so that you can share these things. They don't belong to us. Ultimately, so.
Okay. So we want to hop right into this here. So, what's the T? Inside scoop, a closer look, nosy up in your business, right? And then the oracle says peaks reached. So it's telling me why. Like, why are they nosy and up in your business and trying to get a closer look? Because you peaking. You reaching newer peaks. Peaks are reached. That's how people do. When they see you growing, they see you starting to do things a little better, getting a little better at what you do. You manifesting a little more now, right? It causes people to get nosy, right? This is what they do. So that's just the surrounding energy. Like, what's the T? But the tarot, 9 of Cups, 6 of Wands in reverse, I want to talk about that for a minute. Because we got to establish that it's people that want to be in your business. They want to know what's going on. They want to get a closer look. And you reaching peaks, right? Now, you're in the 9 of Cups to the 6 of Wands in reverse. But I like it. You know why I like it? Because your wish fulfillment is probably leaving you in a place where you're not being held in high honors, right? Give me the respect over the high honors. Because sometimes what people would do when you start growing and you're in this 9 of Cups energy, people will try to go and get people to agree with them that you are the person that you once was, that you can't grow, that your change ain't real. But you in the 9 of Cups, right? You whole way in the 9 of Cups, which means that everything is secure. Your foundation is solid. But the 6 of Wands in reverse, I don't think that has anything to do with how God sees you. I think that people may be trying to dishonor you. Or, 6 of Wands is a lot of secret energy, a lot of, it's not being held in high honors, right? And it kind of brings me to a verse in the Bible where it says a prophet will never be accepted by their own people or something to that nature, right? Like, so the people that know you or whatever, they always gonna try to downplay the situation. But you in a 9 of Cups, look at this. It's a beautiful energy as well. Like, and always keep in mind, when you're doing something right, it's always going to be those people that's bent on trying to make you feel like you're doing something wrong, no matter how you look at it. when you're doing something that's benefiting you, the Nine of Cups is a beautiful energy. It's evidence and proof of growth. It's fulfillment. And when a vessel is fulfilled and whatever it's doing, it shows up. It resonates. It begins to turn people's rumors against them. And that's one reason why people be in the energy that they be in. They want to get a closer look because they want to know what's proving them wrong sometimes. Naysayers, they look at you harder because they done went around town and spread all this confusion, or they done went around wherever, the community, and spread confusion about you. So now that you outlasted whatever they spread it, right? Now the rumor turns on them. So they have no other place to turn but look at you harder and closer and send more of an evil eye your way. So stay in your Nine of Cups. Like, I'm going to show it to somebody again. That's fulfillment. It don't matter what they think about it. It doesn't matter what they think about it.
Somebody said they moving out of Baltimore soon, hopefully. Over there.
Oh, for real? They moving out?
Okay.
Okay.
Blessings on your journey and your endeavors.
Yeah, I had to get out of that.
I've been gone from Baltimore for a very long time. That's still my hometown, though.
I haven't been gone that long.
Somebody spitting obscenities.
That's crazy. That's sorcery. That's sorcery. Like when you tell people to go to hell, that's sorcery. Did you know that?
You just cursed yourself doing that. That's bad.
That's sorcery.
Shame on you. You need a belt to your butt. You ain't had a good whooping in a long time. That's what's wrong with y'all. Okay. It says that, I had something. It says that the attacks are going, the attacks that you're currently going through are upgrading you. So just remember that, you could be feeling like you're under attack right now. It ain't nothing but an upgrade. That's why you have a lot of distractions, and pay attention. There's a lot of noise going on in the background that wants to disturb you from the test that you're currently going through. You know how, you have that kid in the classroom that's always trying to distract someone because they didn't study for the test. So they want to distract you so that you can have a low grade as well. You're going through a test, and, the attacks that you're facing right now, it's all due to this upgrade that you're going through. Okay. So be aware of that. There's a lot of low vibrational energies around people, and it's crazy because we got fake flexing that came out here. Okay. Acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off, etc. Then we got the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Unrequited love, heartbreak, manipulation, disappointment, revoked offers, obsessions, right? Don't believe half of what you see, okay? A lot of people do a lot of things for the internet, okay? A lot of things that you see are not real, okay? A lot of things are rented or borrowed, okay? Those kind of things. So don't allow yourself to conform to the world feeling like, you have to fit in with something that's not even real, okay? How can you fit in something that's not even real? Half of what we see is an illusion. Don't believe these eyes right here. You'll be tricked, The enemy loves to trick you by thinking you see one thing with these eyes and not using that spiritual eye, your ajna, that third eye chakra, that really taps you into a deeper place, okay? And it says peace. It's very important to focus on your peace right now. The enemy wants chaos and confusion. That's why you have people that come around and they leave negative comments. They do things. They try to distract you. They try to make you lose your, lose your focus, knock you off your square. Pay attention, okay? Pay attention to people that do these kind of things, okay? You have a lot of people that, they get behind computers and, they get behind phones and they don't show their face. They're scared. You know, they are intimidated by you because even with your flaws, you get up, you show yourself, you are who you say you are. And a lot of people can't be who they say they are. They are who they are behind a screen, you know, and those are the ones a lot of times when you trace that IP address, they're sitting there, you know, they look very sad. The lights are off, it's dark, you know, they look dark, scary kind of energy. A person that is on the borderline of self-destruction, that doesn't want anything to do with themselves, so they'll take anything out. They let any kind of spirit drive their wheel. You take the wheel, right? So you got to pay attention to these things. And people use things material to try to fool you. Stop being impressed by material. Like, at some point, when you have to try a spirit by the spirit. Like, I can be dressed in anything, but what's on the inside of me? Am I going to be there when you are really down? You know, when it matters the most, are you going to be able to pick up the phone and call me? Can you call me at 3 a.m. when your tire goes flat and get a ride? Or am I one of those people that say, I love you, but don't call me after this time because you know, I can't help you? You know, just pay attention to the people, you know, around. There's a lot of people doing a lot of fake flexing right now, you know, and then the people that are going around screaming, you're the devil, you're the devil, you know, the devil's coming out of people. So pay attention.
I want to say something right now because I feel like it's important, right? Intuitively, right? So I'm speaking from a spiritual place. Fake flexing. You know one of the biggest flexes that's fake that people do right now? They've been doing it, but you got people that use religion to justify their sorcery because they're not paying attention to the spirit at work.
Yeah.
I once knew a woman, right? She transitioned last year, matter of fact. I won't say her name out of respect, but this woman used the Bible to justify her sorcery. Like, she used the Bible to feel superior over people. Like, she would spit whole Bible scriptures at you to stun you and numb you. Then she would come behind it with great sorcery. Like, I'm talking about she used to use sorcery from a place that was, and she was aware of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, partial to hoodoo vibes, not knocking hoodoo, but I'm speaking about a woman that was some people do it and not aware of it. See, when you take religion and you take your stand to be the superior stand for anybody in any religion, you moving away from whatever good the religion held in it, you move it away. Because any religion is first, any good religion, I'm going to say any good religion is going to teach you to respect other people's religion. That's going to be the first thing. You know why? Because it's spiritual. If your religion is teaching you to make war, then you're not understanding it right. Especially for my Bible thumpers and a lot of people ever like one thing about it, all right, I'll say this, and this is for the general public. How many people here right now was raised on the Bible? Right? Okay, now pen this. How many of us let them do away with the version of Jesus that was really in existence and give you the Jesus that they knew? Many of us did. Because when you read this thing right here, right? I'll be keeping this on deck. This is the Ethiopian Bible, right? It shows you a different, it shows you a true, a more truer definition of what you want to believe in. Like, you can't use, I'm not trying to be politically correct. I'm trying to be accurate about what I'm saying, because it's kind of a sketchy conversation. But what I'm trying to say is the fake flexing that people are doing is that they are using religion to justify sorcery, right? Don't speak to me about any religion if your heart is twisted, or if you're using it to move in your ego towards a person. That's the reason why we don't do religion on this channel. We move away from it because what it does is it causes people to have this superior attitude all around everybody, right? So you gotta watch it because people take religion and they use it to justify sorcery. Like they'll leave you numb with scriptures and then come behind it and really unravel things about you spiritually because people been doing it forever. So just be aware of it and make sure you're not doing it. Don't stand behind your religion and use it as a form of sorcery. Like nobody is superior to anything. We all, if God is anything, he would be unity, right? It would be about the oneness of humanity. And if not, the tolerance of you think that the Almighty meant for us to come here and just make war with everybody. That wasn't the intentions of the Most High. That's the intentions of man. So don't just, and I say that people gonna be people, but for people that's connected to us, I say that please don't let people stand behind religion and orchestrate sorcery over your life. If you connected to this channel, be aware of that.
Yeah.
Like, dig a little deeper than that. Know the spirits that's at work. I don't care if somebody standing in front of you with a Bible, Quran, Torah, whatever they got. Make sure that their spirit is right.
Okay.
All right, back to the reading. Did I jump through?
It's all right. Go ahead.
Oh.
We good.
Okay, so what's the T? Creeping. Winds of fortune. So I just feel the cards that I'm picking is just showing me that maybe you giving people a reason to really watch you, right? The winds of fortune and creeping, you know what that sounds like to me? Things are going your way, and you know, look at this creeping card. Don't that look hot? That look like people. That's how people look when they try and see about you. But now once you see that they looking, they be like that little owl right there. They be looking out, peeking out. And normally people get in that energy when things are going in your favor, right? They see it. And a lot of people see it because sometimes, and it's just sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes people aim to derail you and they put so much energy into making you fail that when things start going good for you, they instantly feel that karma like, okay, things going good for them, so that must mean things about to start going bad for me, right? Especially my spell work and energy workers, like, you know, they know what's up. Like people that do magic tricks to people, they always, they looking in, like, and they try to be quiet in the back. Like the people that do magic, they don't never show you who they is. They sit in the back and they watch you like this.
Is it working?
They be looking like that.
Is it working?
Is it working? Because when it's not working, they know what's up, right? And your tarot is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse to the 8 of Cups in reverse. And I wanted to flip them upright because I normally do, but Spirit wouldn't let me. So you got your family creeping around. Somebody, they creeping around, period, point blank. 10 of Pentacles in reverse laying right on the creeping. So you got your family there in your energy. They watching you. They creeping around. They want to see what's going on with you. And the 8 of Cups in reverse is they going to do that.
They going to do that.
That's what they going to do.
That's what that is.
Yeah, they going to do that. Like they going to do that. It's not no sudden departure from it. Like, so you just got to get used to it. And don't let it affect you. Because, you know, my family do it. All our families do it. They might not admit it. And it's not nothing. It's not speaking against. It's not. First of all, it's 10 of Pentacles in reverse because it's negative to be creeping anyway. Creeping is low vibrating. If you looking at me and you're not telling me you were looking at me, you creeping.
Yeah.
And most likely your intentions is not right.
No.
Because if you got good intentions, you won't come let me know. I see you.
That's when they hit the light by mistake.
Yeah, oh, man. Tell on them every time.
You ever get that mistake?
You know what was
like,
crazy?
Try to take it back real quick.
You know what was crazy? Facebook had done something tricky a couple months ago where they started letting you see everybody in your story. See, at first it used to say viewer unknown, right? Now it show everybody. So one day we was on there, we like, oh, okay. These are the unknown viewers, right?
We see you creeping around.
Watch you shroud around.
We smell you.
Yeah, your family, they always do that. And they don't always mean, harm.
No.
Sometimes, they talk a lot of smack too.
Because sometimes you got to really love from a distance. Some people,
and sometimes they love you and they just
so much energy.
Sometimes you just...
Too much energy.
Yeah, you cause people to creep around, right? Maybe you weird, maybe you mysterious, maybe you odd, I don't know, right? The bottom of this card, I'm going to give you this and I'm going to back out. It says, whatever it may be, adapt and thrive. Adapt and thrive. And that's major with this life that we cut out for ourselves, y'all, that we adapt and that we thrive, right? Whatever the situation may be. Like I say, sometimes it helps to just know that you can't change certain things. So you just gotta move with them there. Like certain things, they're gonna be assigned to you. Yeah. Certain people, karma not gonna knock them out the world and you wake up one day and they be gone. And no, certain people, they are your karma. They are there to do you wrong and excel in life, right? And I know you might like, man, that don't even sound right. But sometimes it's like that. Mm-hmm. Like everybody don't receive karma who done you wrong. Mm-mm. Some people, they are your karma. Like they put that to irk your nerves and all of that.
Yep, to see how much you're gonna grow, right?
So you gotta just be aware of it and keep on moving and don't let nothing stop you. And know that if you have a horrible day today, you can have a better day tomorrow. Sure. If you give into your vices today, you can fight them back tomorrow, right? It's not the end all. I'm not saying, Carrie, like you got all the time in the world, but don't live in fear of things that's creeping around. Because you ever woke up, like, again, I'm going to show you. You ever woke up, I mean, not literally woke up, but literal too. But have you ever woke up spiritually and woke up to a point where you could feel all of the things creeping?
Yes.
Like it almost make you go into a psychosis place when you really get that sight and you can see of all the things that are creeping, right?
No, for real.
But then after you spend some time with yourself and you get comfortable with this level of conscious, you realize most of that stuff creeping can't hurt you anyway.
Nope.
Spirit, the spirit realm is a scary place.
No weapon formed against me shall prosper.
You know how the spirit realm is a very scary place? Even in the Bible, right? Every time an angel showed up to somebody, you know what the angel had to say to them first?
Be
ye not afraid. Right?
Okay.
So that's telling you that in the spirit realm, think about it every time, man, every holy, but when the angels step out of that realm into this realm, they tell a person, look, be ye not afraid.
What that mean?
Yeah, that means that what they looking at is something scary, right? Even though it's good. That's an angel that's heavenly. That's saying, be not afraid.
Ooh, I just felt it.
And I had done a study one time when I was in my youth, and it was about the Shekinah light of the angelic host, right? The light in the angelic realm. They say it's so bright in certain realms that the physical eye can't take it. Mm-hmm. Like if we was to see into certain angelic places, the Shekinah light.
I thought that we can't our eyes can't even see certain movements the angels would make and things like that.
Yeah, we can't not through this.
Yeah, our eyes can't even see.
You can't. It was a place in the Bible where they was doing war, right? I can't remember the scripture, but it was a place where they was doing war and they was in a place and it was all these soldiers on the ground. No, it wasn't Sodom and Gomorrah.
What,
But it was a lot. It might have been Gideon or something. I don't know, but it was a lot of soldiers in the physical. And so
in the
the guy was with the prophet, and the guy was like, "We can't beat them. We outnumbered."
Yeah.
And the prophet told him, "It's way more us than it is of them." So the guy like, "How sway? I'm looking around. We outnumbered." So the prophet says to the Most High, "Open his eyes and let him see for 1 second." So the Most High opened his eyes, and he seen there's legions of angels everywhere, because he was able to. Because the spirit realm exists in this realm simultaneously. So you gotta become sensitive to see it. The more you look with these, the less you gonna see. Right? Yeah, that's a whole nother lesson.
Okay. So we got moving, peace, and the Ten of Wands. So I don't know. I got several different scenarios over here. So you could be a younger individual, and maybe you could be thinking about moving out of your parents' house to have a sense of peace, but maybe they could also be your stability right now, right? I see another situation where someone, you know, you could be moving from one situation so that you don't have to feel like you're overwhelmed. You know, maybe you're tired of paying such expensive mortgage or rent or whatever it is. You know, maybe you could be looking to become more of a minimalist or something like that. You know, you could be feeling like things are just overloaded right now. You could be feeling like you just don't want to pay so much for everything. Okay. And I feel like someone could literally be thinking about packing up and moving. Okay. You could be feeling just very overwhelmed with, you know, I don't know, the maintenance of the home or whatever it is. You know, I don't feel like it's necessarily the finances, but I feel like you're just, you know, the responsibility of it all, you just don't want it anymore. Maybe you could just be wanting something more simple. You know, I don't know. But we got moving. I see boxes packed up. You could work for the United States Postal Service, UPS, or an Amazon delivery driver or something like that. Okay. We got peace. I am unwavering in the face of fear. I come to my senses and embrace challenge. I am determined to think with gentleness and calm. I find inner silence and become a manifestation of peace. Yeah, somebody really wants their peace. You could be feeling like something is just too much, okay? Like, you know, some things are not worth it. You know, imagine, you know, somebody giving you a place to live, but it comes with constantly having, you know, to fight every day. Like, you know, you don't want that. So you could be feeling like, you know, I don't know, I just don't want this responsibility. I feel overwhelmed and overloaded. You could be just feeling like you're done with a situation and you want to move forward. And I love this for you. You know, whatever you're moving on from, it brings peace. Okay. It could be the way that you think. You know, maybe you're like, man, I'm being too heavy on my own mind, you know, because sometimes that self-sabotage is the worst. You know, we love to say what people are doing to us, but let's be real. A lot of times, you know, the hardest hits come from self, right? Not believing in self, not really 100% really loving self, you know, having insecurities about self, you know, having doubts and fears about self. So I don't know, peace, okay? Something, you can have a hat on, you can have on a fitted hat or something like that. Goofiness. Okay, but peace. Okay, I don't know, something's done here, over with. You could have very good balance. Okay, you could come from like a tribal background or something. I don't know, your ancestors could have been in a tribe. Okay, something about baskets. I don't know if you make baskets or something like that. Gift baskets. I don't know, something. Don't keep all your eggs in one basket is what I just heard. Okay. If you keep all the eggs in one basket, right, and then the basket falls over and all of those eggs are going to break, keep some on the side.
So we got a magician out here with the 3 of Cups. I'm going to start right there. So you've been celebrated. And on top of this, you have ignoring to make miracles. And what I feel the ignoring is from the what's the T. You know, I feel that when you really shake and move and you start doing things, people want to ignore your progress. they don't want to never, so don't expect nobody to come and give you props. Don't expect nobody to acknowledge the things you're doing. In fact, expect people to go out their way to try to ignore when you're making progress. That's the nature of people.
Yeah.
Period. Point blank.
They got their blinders
People
on.
are unhappy with themselves.
For real.
First of all.
For real.
Anytime a person take their own energy and veer off into somebody else's energy, they unhappy, right? Because when people happy with themselves, they too busy focus on themselves.
Yeah.
Like, it brings a humility to you, right? It's like, if it ain't bothering me, I'm gonna stay out the way of it. But in this energy right here, I feel like the Magician to the Three of Cups is you being in the energy of being celebrated. And with the Magician, I feel like moving some things around, make miracles, like literally. Like, you could have made the type of changes in your life, and it could be miraculous. Somebody you could have healed. I'm even seeing that. I'm even seeing somebody going through something where maybe your heart, you could have had some type of heart issue, or even your mind, right? This Magician could easily be you transmuting energy. I feel like your ancestors are proud of you with this Three of Cups, though. So with the ignoring, it's only two ways I feel about this ignoring energy. I feel like this could be you ignoring the fact that you are celebrated. You could be ignoring small things about life. And that could be causing you certain grief in certain areas. Like, when you wake up in the morning and you take it for granted and you just get to moving throughout life, not realizing that you have this, you have that, that's when you start causing yourself grief, is ignoring, right? And some things, the miraculous is small. Do you know the amount of warfare some of us go through in your dream state? You know how you wake up from them dreams in your head cloudy and you foggy, or you wake up, sometimes, just sometimes, everybody don't make it out of that type of place. So when you have them type of nights, don't ignore it, wake up, be grateful, right? Grateful for small miracles. That's what I'm gonna say. Walk in your truth. What's that saying? That song came in my mind.
Oh, Rihanna. Must be love on the brain. Just got me feeling like. I don't know how to sing it. But baby, on the side, must be love on the brain. I don't know. We got love on the brain. We got the Ten of Cups coming out in the reverse, and then we got joy. I don't know. I feel like nostalgic kind of energy. You could be learning where where the disconnect came from. Maybe you're learning about yourself. Maybe maybe you were broken in certain parts. Maybe there was a lot of imbalance around you with relationships. And you're learning that you could be going back to the root of where things came from. Okay. But also trying to remember that joy comes in the morning, every day. Something about that. Something about your childhood. You could be dreaming and fantasizing, daydreaming, having nostalgia, okay? I don't know, just going back and thinking about things. You could be putting yourself, I was talking about this yesterday. You could be putting yourself, in your past and sitting in places that hurt you, and trying to figure these things out, because maybe you do desire to love again now, right? Even yourself. Maybe you want to love yourself on a deeper level. So it takes for you to go back to places where you've been hurt and figure these things out, right? Because if we don't address the things that hurt us, what happens is they show up in our relationships, right? So me and my husband were talking the other day on live, and we were speaking about my husband was speaking about meditating, right? So if you've been triggered by meditation before, right, you have to go back in that place and figure out why. Why did it make me feel like this? What was going on? So that you can move forward, right? So I don't know. I feel like you know the sense of false security is gone. There is no fake people holding your hand at this point, right? You don't have a crowd around you like you used to. So now you really have to see things for what they are. And I feel like you truly desire to just love, people, yourself on a deeper level. Somebody understands their mission is to love, it's a part of your purpose. And I feel like, somebody's really trying to learn how to love deeper, right? By going back and, understanding the broken parts of themselves. Okay? That's something only you can do. Nobody else can do that for you. Like if you want to heal, you have to really be able to want to do that for yourself.
Right.
Like
Right.
that's a deep thing to do. To sit in a place, when you were 5 years old and you were crying outside and you felt alone, and now it shows up as an adult when you have abandonment issues, right? You don't trust people that want to do things by themselves. Why? Because you've been abandoned, for a very long time. So anything that looks suspicious to you, you want to move away from it. These are the things we got to address. But it says joy. Like a child, I discovered joy in the simplicities of life. Happiness lies in magical moments, not the material. Even the smallest joy is the great source of light. That's like, paying attention to the small things in life and really appreciating them, taking a moment to celebrate them, not looking for big things, it's not always going to be a car, a new home, the latest bag, it's going to be things like, the small things, my family, my children love me, I have a loving spouse, that's faithful to me. I have a job that pays me what I want. I have a business that allows me the time, whatever it is. Start remembering joy, okay? We remember anger, we remember fear, we remember negativity, but it's time to think about the positive things, the joy, the fulfillment of life. Okay.
Joy. Pump it up.
Rain. Hey.
Keep it going.
Sunshine. And rain. Hold up. Joy.
Hold up.
And rain. We telling our age again.
Yeah, I was a kid when that came out. Listen to the rub.
Hey. Okay. So yeah. Find joy. Okay. And I feel like don't get stuck. It's good to go back and place yourself in moments, but don't get stuck there. Okay. Don't get stuck there. Go take that moment to go back, reflect. Okay, I see why I have these issues, and now I can move forward. Right? I can try to be better.
All right, so you got a stalker, watching, obsessed. Then you got duality dance. Like these cards is telling me a lot. I like how they place, right? So the duality dance, first of all, I'm going to say to you, seek balance amid the chaos, find harmony within yourself. So now is not the time to be looking outside for validation outside of yourself, right? And I can say this, if you look for validation outside of yourself, you're going to prove all right, first of all, this stalker has an ace of swords in reverse laying on top of it. So basically what I'm saying, people or person that lies against you and says these different things about you, your name, your mission, or your journey, right? If you go to seeking validation outside yourself, you're going to make them seem like what they saying is the truth. Because you might not have been asked to be put on a spectacle that you on, but you on there, right? It comes along with the journey. And again, when you got a stalker that's stalking, watching, obsessed, people not like this. They not like this for no reason. And I'm not saying you done something to them, but you have a connection to them. You might not have done nothing to them currently, but the fact that you have a prior connection to them, that's what makes them feel like they can get in your business and lie about it and twist the narrative because they feel like they still got rights on you. That people be feeling like that.
They forget that you private property.
Yo, but when you get, they do. But they figure, well, you spent time with me. We had a thing together. I know you, right? But they only knew you. They knew you. They didn't know. They don't know you. They knew you.
Okay.
But this is what makes people become obsessed. And the most obsessive people, they wear the biggest mask, right? To the point where as though the person who really be in that stalker energy, you don't even know who they is. Don't nobody be knowing who they is until the lid is pulled off. Once the lid is pulled off, then all of it. And like I say, you got a person, well, people might know who this is because the Ace of Swords in reverse is telling me that this is a person that spins a narrative. They tell lies, blatant lies about you. And I'm going to tell you, well, why would a person tell a lie about me blatantly? You know why people start lying about you or us blatantly? You know why they do it? Because they see your energy shift. And when your energy shift, they get nervous. So they start doubling down on the lies because now it's about blocking what's coming in for you. That's why they lie hard. Now it's about affecting the people that's coming towards you, right? Now it's about group involvement, like we got over here, where whole groups of people decide, okay, let's get with the foolery, right? All of this kind of energy. But it is only happening because your energy is shifting, and it's so powerful that it can be read. Do you know that? Like, let me tell y'all something. These wicked witches of the south, east, and north, they got powers. They can look into things, right? That's why you want your energy to be solid. So you know what happened when they look at your energy? They see abundance coming. And that's what they tell these people. These people that's going to pay these wicked people to look into people's energy. The wicked people don't lie to them. They be like, look, that person got abundance coming. Your ass is on the line right now. So they don't like what they hearing from, which leaving these people with nowhere to go.
Nowhere to run.
See, people is hip now. Like, if think about it. Even if I'm dark, right? Say I'm dark. If I do some work for you and I'm dark and it bring problems to my life, I'm not doing no more work for you. And that's how a lot of these people are. People see now, it's best to not deal with them because it's causing me misfortune.
Yes.
So now when people, they have nowhere to go but directly to you. This is why they stalk so hard. They can't go. You got people pulling cards now because they can't get nobody to pull cards on you no more. So they figure, well, I'll start doing it myself.
Then they start making it
affected by the darkness is real pervasive, right? Duality dance. And then this is you. 4 Pentacles in reverse. That's right. Keep your foot on their neck. It's not a time to hold back. And I'm not saying be violent. I'm talking spiritual, right? Keeping your foot on somebody's neck in the spirit is getting up, loving yourself every day, balancing out your energy, eating right, growing, taking care of yourself, putting yourself in a position where your energy can hit boom.
Yes.
And you can get what's coming to you. That's keeping your foot on their neck. Because these people, you ain't fighting these people. You fighting the spirits that they move.
It's the spirit, okay? And you can't fight a spirit in your flesh.
That's right.
People don't understand. You cannot fight a spirit with the flesh. You got to use other weapons.
See, fighting people, fighting people who working with negative spirits is never about viewing a person, I'm going to war with this person. No, you're going to lose like that. Because you fighting a war that spirit. See, the person that you got in mind, they working with a spirit.
Right.
So you know how you fight the spirit? You fight the spirit first, you realize the war's in the spirit. not the natural. So no matter how much they driven and they ugly to you and they don't, get your mind off of the person, because the war ain't with them. The more you think the war with the person, you losing the war. You losing the war. Every time I'm gonna get on the phone, they ain't gonna talk about me like that. You lose the war. You know how you win the war? Get up every day, balance your energy out, eat right, take care of yourself, ignore everything that's coming, don't respond to nothing. Then you got the foot on the neck of the spirit, because the spirit can't move now. So the person is irrelevant.
Yeah.
You're gonna see that crumble in a minute.
Because if not, what happens? If you don't understand that it's a spirit and you fight a person, you might fight that person, but then that spirit will go and get a hold of another person.
It's a spirit, right. Real tricky, right.
You be like, why am I fighting the same people? It feel like I'm always fighting the same thing.
You fighting the same spirit.
It's the spirit.
And you focus on, I don't know. I just heard a name, but I ain't gonna say it. But you focus on her, right? Or him, big on a her. You focus on her or him, and all you can see is their face, right? Every time it's warfare, you thinking of their face.
Right.
And the whole time, the spirit moving over here with this person now who's smiling at you, but you can't see it because you bent on the person, but the spirit that moved over there, and the spirit is now moving with the person that's smiling in your face every day. But because you're not discerning and you locked in, you missing it. Yeah. But if you discern the spirit, you will feel it. You will be like, oh, they working with the same old energy that they working with.
Just a circle.
Hey, man, let me get myself together. And that's why it's saying, don't hold back. Keep your foot on their neck spiritually by taking care of you, balancing out your energy. When people working with spirits, y'all, remember the spirit don't got a physical body. So it's attacking you in invisible areas. So the more you focus on a person, the more the spirit can get in there and attack you. Look at it like me brushing my teeth, eating right, working out, staying away from confusion, fight. That's me beating this person. You want to beat the person that's attacking you with the spirit? Fight it on this way. Is take the battle is right here, not out there, not over there, right here. Fight it right here and win it out there. That's why they say go within so you don't gotta go without. Fight the battle at home, you win the battle abroad.
That's real, because negativity has no boundaries, no coof. It will team up with everybody negative and turn on everybody. So the spirit will just keep moving around all around your vicinity, right? To everybody that's willing to open up, right? Cause chaos and confusion, nothing good, right? And will mix everything up. So don't forget that.
Indeed. We fight against principalities, and spiritual wickedness in high places.
Okay. We got too busy winning and goodness. And then we got the 6 of Wands here. So I don't know, it's crazy. I feel like, it's not time to be, to follow anything. You're winning on a different level that maybe you don't even understand. Okay? Each and every time that you make a good choice, it's elevating you, it's changing you, and it's leveling you up spiritually. Okay, too busy winning. You could have just gotten a trophy, some kind of award or something like that, or I don't know, a spiritual gift award or something. Okay, you're too busy winning at something here, but I don't know. I feel like somebody could feel like you're showing off, or somebody could feel like you're conceited. It's not that. It's not that you're conceited. It's that you've been doing the work. So you're convinced, that things are happening, and they are. I don't know. Be careful who you have around you, because someone feels like you are showing off when that's not the case at all. Blessings are just upon you because you've been doing the work. It says goodness. I refine my character and overcome difficulties by remaining positive. I calm my heart and illuminate my intellect to transform shadow into light. I consciously manifest goodness in and around me. I improve my qualities for the benefit of all. Yeah, someone's learning that, you know why I get it. Okay. See, you and another person could have a gift, right? But if you're using your gift to heal humanity, to serve humanity, the gift gets stronger, it gets better. You become wiser, right? And then you can have somebody else not using the gift the right way. And when you don't use the gift correctly, you begin to lose the gift, right? So I don't know, you're too busy winning something. Don't take any shortcuts, is what I'm hearing. You know, don't allow yourself to fall for instant gratification. The things that, if you give yourself a few minutes and think something over, your mind might change. Okay? It's proven. Emotions are like, they come in waves. Okay?
Sometimes you don't even have to be doing nothing and people think you showing off.
No, you're not doing that. That's the point. People could be looking at you like you're conceited, but it's nothing about being conceited. You're literally just winning. It offends people when you literally just win. Like, you don't have to be doing anything, you know?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you the truth. When I first came into my ascension and I started reading cards and I came into my gift that my ancestors left for me, people used to think I was showing off because all of a sudden I could see everything they was hiding. So it became a thing. Every time I had the cards, I could feel like, oh man, here you go again. There's people mad at me now because they listened to a collective reading and thought that
we were talking specifically about them.
People think you got bugs in their house.
Yeah.
I done all kind of energy. You got bugs, you looking in my house. You got a recorder around here, nah. The cards is the way you raise the level. We at it's a different frequency. So if you're not on this frequency, of course you're gonna have all type of ideas, right? That's why we just deal with y'all as it comes. A lot of shit we don't pay no mind. We just let it go ahead and,
we just come and say what we told to say and move on.
So you got the Empress out here. Now, I'm going to tell you, my wife was like, be careful who you let come around you. Definitely, because you got somebody out here that caught a case, right? And this is a sexual infection, right? Or it could be a STD, sexually transmitted demon, or sexually transmitted disease. But either one is making steady progress with this person. So I want you to know, whoever come to your mind, whoever you thinking about, right? Yeah, that person, they caught some type of case. They either picked up a spirit or they picked up something, and it's a form of disease, and that thing is making steady progress within them. And it just stuck out when my wife was like, watch who you got around you. So just be aware of it, period. Because if something happened to you with this person and you was on this reading, it's on you.
It reminds me of when you said that, how we're going through, a spiritual ascension of lightness. People are going through one of triple darkness as well.
Indeed. Yeah, yes. Yup. You got people, like my wife said, I see people now more sensitive. You know why I don't make war with people, y'all? This the reason why. I seen some dark people out here powerful on a level that I can't even understand. So there goes the every light and abundant, and it's mind your business energy. That's the only thing that's safe for you out here, collective. You can't go making war with people because they dark. Some people is meant to be dark right where they at. And if you go against them, they will crush you because they meant to be right there. It's destiny that they be right there. And that's why we got to learn to start walking around with this arrogance like, yeah, right? But for you, again, somebody's energy, they have some type of something connected to them, and whatever it is making progress. So don't let it fool you, especially if it's a spirit. Like, if you know that somebody harbors a foul spirit, don't let they smile, they shape up, and they nice hairdo, they the exfoliation of their skin and all that. Don't let that fool you. Because when spirits, baneful spirits and energies connect with people, they do their best to hide behind a person, right? So if it's something hiding in a person and it's growing, that means it's making progress. It's taking over the person, right? Judah 8:2. It's funny you said Judah. We was just speaking about Judah. I was speaking about the 14th king of Judah, which was Manasseh, right? I was going to say his prayer. And then you said Judah 8:2.
That's crazy.
Wow, that's deep. That's definitely...
You said that this morning.
That's crazy. Like, yeah, I was just speaking about the 14th king of Judah, Manasseh. But Three of Pentacles in reverse to the Empress, right? This is, somebody is working with a spirit. You hear me? Now listen, somebody in your energy is working with a spirit. Something is connected to them. Listen to this, Three of Pentacles. This is like when people, sometimes people, they go to levels like, this could be an occultic person where they summons energies to work with them. That's what I'm picking up. Like, somebody could have went down and summons up an energy, like, like Lilith or somebody like that. Or, one of them type of energies that people call up, Archangel Michael. And they could be working with that towards you.
Somebody asked a good question. They removed it, though. They were like, do you think you can harbor a bad spirit inside of you and not know? I absolutely believe you can. Yeah. I believe people can. I believe people can harbor bad spirits and not know it. That's why it says the road to hell was paved with good intentions.
I believe, if I be honest, I believe that we all have the potential to harbor bad and good spirits inside of us.
You keep your demons under control, at least you know you got them. So if you recognize them, that's step number one.
That's a wise, whoever you are.
Okay, that's step number wisdom. One. Exactly.
Because some people walk around
thinking they don't have
and thinking that they don't have, I got things in me that I have to always stay on top of them. You know why? Even if you look, that's why I don't understand why people knock the Bible, right? People knock the Bible. You know why we knock the Bible? Because I cringe when I hear Jesus' name. And you know why? Because I know they're trying to give me the version of Jesus that they came up with. But when I hear Yeshua's name, I'm fine, right? And the reason why is because my spirit is sensitive. But when you really read the biblicals, it tell you this. The righteous man is beset on all four sides by iniquity. What that mean? When I would do good, evil is always present. What that mean? Ain't nobody, man, listen. It's about like Novi said over here, it's about being in control of your demons. Take control of your demons and guard all angles. Learn to co-create with the stars and the angels. I'm telling you, people walk around here thinking they ain't got no demons. They can talk about everybody else's demon. Man, who you kidding? Are you kidding me?
Shoot. And people with light, we got the biggest ones. Why you think it's important for us to stay on the right side? Because when you dark, I'm super dark. I don't want to go over there. I don't even want to deal with her over there.
You know why I don't need nobody else nasty spirits around me, Ebony? Because I got my own nasty spirits.
You heard me. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing that goes for you or anybody else. Yeah. Why would I need your nasty spirits around when I got my own to contend with?
No, for real.
And if I'm standing in a place telling somebody that they got a bunch of nasty spirits, then I need to make sure the speck is out my eye.
No, for
I
real.
need to make sure that my spirits is in alignment.
Okay.
Because we all got light and darkness, and unless we realize that, you never gonna resonate on a frequency with the Most High. You got a bunch of people fake flexing in this world.
Flexing.
Just because we throw on white and shine, that don't got shit to do with holiness.
You know how much dirt was done in suits?
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, none of what we be considering to be holiness, I be wondering, because I be like, yo, like, how could, like, when I look at the faith fighters, and I really read the holy scriptures and all of you know what I see? I see people that take the slim route, not this broad, narrow route where everybody is glorious. I don't never see that when I look at real, like even when I read the story of Yeshua, I don't see this magnificent body and function of, I see people taking that narrow route, developing an understanding of the Most High, and embracing the duality of life, light and darkness.
Period.
Period. Because if you ain't speaking that to me, and see, people know where I stand. Ministers, bishops, Babalawus, Mao and Gonzas, and everybody. And the reason why is because I'm dedicated to my calling and my purpose, which I feel my protection. I don't bother nobody.
Yeah.
But when I don't bother nobody, I don't wish nobody no harm. I don't worry about it. I don't worry about it because I'm not going to be fooled by nothing that nobody is giving me. When I got the ability to tap into my ancestors and I can hear what they saying to me, and I can, why would I continue to move in a way where I know for a fact I see this as some shit that somebody else came up with. Period. Like, I don't care if it's 100 million people walking off that cliff. Yo, I'm gonna be that one person that I'm gonna see what's over there. Because I'm not gonna be led to cattle like sheep led to cattle any longer. And if you waking up, your ancestors ain't telling you to do that shit either. They telling you to look deeper, like they telling all of us, look at what you really got before you. Even with the story of Christ, I'm gonna just say this. Yo, I don't even know how they ever gave us Jesus on a wall with a white face. How? When the Bible say Cush, Egypt is where everything happened, in Egypt. You can't live in Egypt and be white and not, and the Pharaoh would have came and found them. Immediately he would have been found. Moses looked like the Hebrews because he was black. That's Egypt. He had to be in Africa and look like them. So how do we get to the place where, see, and along with that connotation is fed a lot of other shit that's syrup sipping. You understand? For real. Because I ate that shit up my whole life a certain way. But I'm not going to walk that way no more. And then on the other hand, you got other people with their own, anything that a man hand you, it been tampered with by a man, right? So that's on you what you choose, right? Spirits are spirits. Man-made religion is man-made religion. That don't got nothing to do with the spirit at work. And until you get that, you're going to be strapped, trapped in all of that. Until you learn to look at what spirit is at work. Around you and in you. In you too. Because what you think? That's why I be telling people, man, that self-righteous attitude, that ain't going to get us nowhere. Some people got spirits that's so foul, when they come around you, they'll become you. You ever seen somebody have you in a place where you arguing with them and then they start laughing at you? You know why? Because that evil's strong enough to get right in you.
Mm-hmm. Anger begets anger.
Yeah, easily. And I wouldn't say, consider yourself to be low. I mean, value yourself. But at least let's all be real with the whole situation, right? Look upon others, and then when you look upon others, right, run yourself through the view.
It's a mirroring. We mirror, the collective mirrors each other anyway. So a lot of times the things you despise in people are the things you want to hide about yourself. We don't want the world to see it in other people because we have it in ourselves, right?
I remember I was one time in life, and I thank God for this set because I can reflect on this. I was there's a place in Baltimore called Penn North, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all might not, it's one of the most extraordinary places on the earth, but it's a place where all the people that they have addictions, mostly heroin, they all move through there, right? So it looked like a place of walking death, yeah. Right? So one day I came into contact with this man, and he was all beat down, but he had black skin, right? And when I looked at him, my heart went out to him. You know why? Because I could look and see how beautiful he would be if he wasn't on drugs, right? I was like, damn, look at like this guy, like, you know. But then I also thought about myself, and I was like, damn, when I was young, it was guys growing up. If I would have went the route that they was going, I'd be right here with him.
Yeah.
And that's a good way to relate to people. That's how I relate to people. Yeah. I was given the gift to relate that way, but that's a good practice. When you running people through the ringer in your mind, and you looking down on people, and you oh, they need to steal, they demons, or they did it. Think about yourself and how much demonic shit that you done been through, or how many things that you have been exposed to that maybe God gave you the ability to withstand or overcome. From drugs to promiscuity. Think of how many people, even a lot of us, how many people you lay down with and you made it out. But just because you made it out don't mean that they right. How many people you done came into contact with that, you know, you literally been saved from? How many things have you came into contact with that you've been saved from? And I ain't talking about the things you came into contact with out of your likeness. I'm talking about the dark shit that you drew. You know, the dark things that we like to dabble in. Some of the dark places we've been through in life that others ain't make it out of. We got to think about that when we think about people. Because nobody is beyond redemption. Nobody beyond redemption. I had some people place me beyond redemption, so I know how it feels. You know. Yeah, one time in life, people look, man, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going to do nothing. Look, he's struggling over there with that right there. That's going to take him out. Not so. Same way with you. So don't look at people like that. For my collective, right? If you're a part of this collective, that's the way I'm going to drop it. Because I'm going to fight with you in your mind. That's what I'm going to do. That's what my readings are about. Heavy psychological. So when you walk away from listening to this and you move around in life, at least you got a certain amount of wisdom from the ethers that you can wear it up with. Because we be moving too wrong out here, for real. We too busy focused on what's going on out there, missing what's going on in here, you know? We all these people got bad spirits. They got, well, why am I seeing them? Why is they in my vicinity? What's bad in me?
What connects you to these bad spirits?
Yeah, what is it? Okay, Spirit, 7 of Pentacles. We working now. Spirit said, good old 7 of Pentacles. I look down, I feel like they sent that card to me. Like, I just looked down with 7 of Pentacles. I said, I'm going to take that for myself.
Okay.
What you got over there?
Oh, I never pulled none. I was listening. Let's see. It's almost breakfast time, ain't it? Brunch, something.
Yeah.
I know I'm hungry. Okay. I ain't going to act like I'm not. We got girl fight. Okay. Let's see. Action. What else? What else we got here?
Girl fight.
What's
action.
going on?
Uh-oh, somebody been fighting.
Judgment, okay, yep, yeah. Okay, so I don't know, the fights, okay, they're ending. Judgment is being called. Someone's taking action about something. The arguments, the physical fights at war, competing. I told you that, you know, there's an invisible competition going on right now, and you don't want to find yourself in the battle, right? Because that's what's happening. People are literally competing with themselves, and they will drag you into the battlefield without your knowing. So Make sure that you pay attention to this, because, you know, there's something about you taking action. You know, there's someone and you're writing a new spiritual story for your life, okay? You could be writing a book. Someone's learning their mission. Someone's going through a rebirth here, okay? It's time to take action. It says, my divine action incites love and harmony. I am aware of my thoughts and driven by positive forces. I listen to my heart. My desire to manifest light transforms test into growth. Remember I said we were in a test earlier today?
Did you?
Okay. My desire to manifest light transform tests into growth, challenge into opportunities, and fear into love. Okay. And we know that fear is nothing but false expectations appearing real, things that are not even real, things that are trying to keep you separated from the purpose, the goal. Okay. I don't know. There's some kind of evaluation. You could be evaluating things around you. You could be evaluating, like, who's really for me and who's really fighting me. Okay? Something like that. It says forgiveness. Okay? I don't know. Maybe somebody even wants to be forgiven for fighting with you. Someone made a decision to join a group to fight with you, and maybe, a person wants to move away from this. Whatever it is, I feel like this negativity has nothing to do with you. Okay? I feel like you're answering your calling, and, when you're answering your calling, there's always things trying to fight with you. Challenges will always come. No matter how great life is, there's always going to be challenges, opposition, things that happen, things that are going on in the background. So I don't know. Don't allow this energy back there to, don't allow it to, like, distract you. Because I'm saying distraction. I feel like a lot of people are distracted when, your energy should be directed into a certain, thing, place, person, whatever. It's about to be a girlfriend. We about to throw them bows.
It do look like one of them fights that how them little fights they be having online, and they be just breaking out. School kids fighting, girls fighting.
Fights is crazy.
Yeah, all that stuff.
It be all kinds of stuff.
All right, I'm gonna say these last 4 cards, right? I'm gonna do them because I pulled them, and I don't know. I just really feel like this be helping somebody, right? I don't know who, but it shows me too much of what's going on for it not to help somebody. You got screenshot, evidence, proof, and facts to the 7 of Cups. That feels icy, y'all, because somebody can have some information about you, and either you or them, you could be in the 7 of Cups in your mind wondering, like, man, I wonder if they're going to use that against me. Or somebody could be literally thinking, like, how can I use this against them, right? I see that with the screenshot. So be careful what you sending. I'm going to advise you, like, don't let nobody put you in a situation where they can screenshot something, or you text message them, or, they got this little feature where they can record your conversations on the iPhone and all that, right? I feel like that. Roots of success to the King of Swords. Secure your foundation, fostering growth and stability for a thriving journey ahead. So no matter what happened, it's important for you to just stick to your truth right now and let spirit do the rest. Because you could be overtly worried about, even if it's not all of this, you could just be worried about what people know about you in the past affecting your future movement. Like, how done some things in the past, you want to change, but then you got things floating around, you got people floating around, so you can really be in that energy, right?
Mm-hmm. Just gotta keep going.
But I feel like if you stick to your truth and you live in your truth, that becomes your truth, and everything in the past becomes a thing of the past. Like, literally. Ain't nobody here without a past. I don't even trust people without a checkered past. Tell you the truth, if you ain't got nothing in your past, it's hard for me to trust you.
Yeah.
So.
Because, you probably ain't being honest.
Yeah, I need to have something to identify with. Like, so the squeaky clean past is out of that. Somebody might have got you in exposed a certain way. You might not like it. It might come out. It might have came out. So what? It don't matter. At the end of the day, it ain't got nothing to do with who you is, right? But you had OnlyFans page or something. Somebody Twitter page, sex page, whatever. I don't know. Whatever you might have had in the past, right? It doesn't matter because it's not going to hold you.
It doesn't define who you are now.
And I'm going to be talking to a man because it's a double masculine. So it could be a masculine, right? King of Swords, air sign, like myself. I'm going to tell you like this, and this speaking for me because this could be me. Things that's happened in my past, I don't care about them. They ain't going to hold me up from the future, no matter what it is, right? So that way you remove that issue off the table. You don't deal with that. Do you have a past? Yeah, you got one. Did you do some things in your past? I'm pretty sure you did. So, ain't nothing
Who
fake
didn't?
about that.
Who didn't do some things?
That's all real.
Okay.
Call it what you want. You can call it witchcraft, anything you choose to call it, right? I call it real life. That's what I call it. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you all have a past. We all have a past. But it's about what you currently doing. What you currently doing is defining who you are, is leading to a new version of yourself, is leading to a new timeline, right? And once you already getting in that groove of your new timeline, here comes some shit from the old timeline. Here comes somebody from your old timeline, right?
That's why it's good to be honest about it because, especially if you're trying to do something, you might as well be honest about your past because as soon as somebody sees you doing something, they want to come throw the past up anyway, right? So just own it, embrace it, move forward.
Absolutely. All right, guys. We're about to tap off of here.
Yes. Start our day.
Go get some brunch.
Hey.
They say you have not because you ask not. So we asking y'all to treat us to brunch today.
If you'd like to be a blessing to our channel, all of our information is on the page, okay? Definitely about to go get breakfast. Hey. And that was the message. Hey. Accept or reject it. Hey. But keep your spirit protected. We love you guys so much. Thank you guys for all of your love, your time. Thank you for all of your comments. Thank you guys for showing up each and every morning. Okay? Thank you for growing. Thank you for our opportunity to love on yourself. Okay? We love you guys so much. We see the growth. We thank you for growing with us. Make sure if you guys enjoyed the video that you hit the thumbs up. The bell notification, make sure that you hit all so that you are alerted when we go live with more messages like this one. Okay? Hey. And we're going to keep on winning. Hey. Just stay in your position. Hey. And don't forget that you are gifted. Hey. Moving through different dimensions.